Guys, in this episode, we're hooking the travel to the Tahoe fuel neck. Stick around. And this is more or less what we'll be looking at. I think that should give me enough clearance to get the nozzle in. Let's also double check. And that gives me plenty of clearance with the door as well. So I think I just need to raise this lip up, flatten it out a bit, and then we'll start piecing all this together slowly. So that line is the shape of the existing metal inside the travelall. Same with that little one. So we'll start by trimming those off into shape. And then we'll start figuring out the back panel and doing a little more attaching down here. So with these bits all poorly tacked in place, I need to figure out the top piece. My plan is to get all the pieces figured out and then take this back out of the travelall to weld all of the inner seams and clean that up, and then put the pocket back into the travelall, and then I just have to weld the pocket itself in and clean that up. So let's figure out the top. So I suck at building pocket type shapes. I'm terrible at it. But I've got this kind of partly tacked together, hoping that this is generally the right shape. But I may be super wrong. Okay, so while it will work over here, all of that is fine. None of this is. This is completely and utterly wrong. So I am going to have to figure out what to do about that. Alright, yep, that's all good. So maybe this is garbage. I've spent a couple of hours really building this, and it's garbage. I'm not happy with it. I don't like it. I don't like the way it's coming together. So I'm going to shift gears completely. This inner panel that I've been cutting on and messing with inside the travelall is spot welded in place. I am going to get in there and I'm going to remove this panel from the travelall and start over from there, and I think I can just build something far, far better than the crap I'm trying to turn out right now. So, I gotta go find my spot weld cutting tools. Hey guys, so I don't actually even remember where I was on this project, which is the gas neck fitting dealio for the travelall. Last time I filmed. It's been a couple of weeks, had a bunch of stuff going on, so I just really have not been able to work out in the shop at all, at least not on the stuff I wanted to or I planned to. We bought my wife a 2004 Dodge truck, 2500 with the Hemi, and about I don't know, maybe 1,000 miles later, the engine blew. but it was under warranty from Jasper when we bought it. So I ended up working with Jasper. They were actually really great. They took care of me. So anyway, I've been working on putting another engine in my wife's truck. But I'm back at my toys now. So I'm back to working on this. So last time, which may have been seconds ago for you guys, depending on where this falls in the video, last time this thing was just kicking my butt. I could not get a shape built. I've done a little bit on it, shaped up a couple more pieces for it and whatnot. So you can see, that'll basically fit there. I've got this piece in here more or less ready to go. And then I'll need a little triangle here and a back plate, etc., etc. Anyway, I'm just going to get back to work on this thing. I think I'm ready to take it on and maybe actually win. I sure hope so, because, man, this thing has been kicking my butt. So, back to some cutting and welding. Alright, we've got that all welded up. Time to work on the back. Well, here's hoping. I don't have a gas nozzle to test this with at home, so maybe I'll take this before I finish it and head over to the gas station and make sure a nozzle will fit into it. That might actually be a really good idea. But anyway, there's the thing, and the thing is built. A little bit of welding, a little bit of grinding, nice and purty. So I went to the gas station and I tried this thing out. It works, but it's pretty snug and uncomfortable. So I think it's easier to just do it now. I'm just going to cut some of these welds on the bottom and just give this thing a little bit of an angle. I'm not going to put a lot into it, but I'm going to put some angle into this thing. Try and make that just a little bit easier on myself. Round 5. So that's how much I'm moving it up. I think I like that. That should be enough to make it reasonably doable to put that thing in without going crazy and having to rebuild absolutely everything. I still have enough work just to do this. I gave these, sorry about the contrast, hard to see, a quick coat of rust repair where there was rust. I'm going to paint the inside of this just black. I'm not going to do anything about the welds, like the weld lines. I'm not going to try to clean them up very hard. It's just really not that important and would take a lot of work. And I don't care. So I'm just going to paint it black. That way it just sort of disappears and you're not really paying attention to it when you open that door. Anyway. While we are waiting on those to dry, and I put another coat on this thing, or on those things, right here is where the gas door is going to go. And that means that the tube will come down the interior here. So it will actually be here on the inside of the vehicle. And this panel is removable. I plan to use this area for storage, etc. So in order to deal with that, I want to do like they used to do in old truck cabs and stuff and put a protective shield around that tubing. Because I already have this stuff here, I figure it's perfect for doing that. I can just mount straight to this to protect it because the tube I'm putting in is going to go straight down. I need to extend these back down so that they reach the floor pan. Now that I'm looking at it, I think I may just cut this one off and move it over the 2 inches so that it's just oh wait, no, I can't do that. I need this extra space because that's where the hinge goes. Never mind. I'm going to leave this exactly where it is. And I'm just going to build a flat, a curve, and a flat after I get that all fitted together. So that there will be a shield that protects the gas hose itself from anything else I might have in here. So, where'd it go? Wait. Well, at least that went quickly. Those should be easy to weld in. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get these bed racks installed. So this pocket was only half welded. It was spot welded around this side. But here, it was just bolted with the fuel door bolts. So we're going to start just by putting it back on with the fuel door. Alright, that took like 4 more rounds of battle, but finally got there. I think that's got pretty good gaps all around. It still has a bit of movement, so it can be fine-tuned, but I think there's enough movement to get it right. That really mangled those body holes. I don't think this fuel doors ever fit very well, even from the factory. Just never fit. Little strip of foam just kind of seems to hold it almost in the right place. It's a little too thick, but for now it'll be alright. So that's pretty much where the housing has to go. However, when welding it, as you can see here, I poured a lot of heat into it, and so it's pretty tweaked now. So this job is pretty much completely done. I even went ahead and actually hooked the lanyard to this. Fancy, Yes, I think so. So with that job completely done, what's next is to connect the hoses and pipes from the Tahoe fuel tank all the way up to this fuel neck that we installed. That's going to mean going through the floor pan. So I've got to figure out exactly what's going to make those pieces all work together, and we'll get that figured out on the next one. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys next time.